Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over every movie I've ever seen ever, ranked from worst to best. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. The Island. I love the concept of this one. I don't want to spoil it, but I think it's really neat. It's a dystopian movie, and I love dystopias. It's really just awesome with this. I like the ending fight too. There's a bunch of wires and junk, and it's a dark room, and it's scary. There's a really creepy scene in the middle of the movie with a baby that's like, oh my gosh, really odd. Like, I really enjoyed this one. You know what? I'm gonna put it on my list of films that are underrated that people should watch more. Because I need to figure that out. Underrated films, not The Holiday. That's later on. The Island. So we have Dark Man, They Live, Falling Down, Regarding Henry, Death to Smoochie, 10 Cloverfield Lane, The Island, and another film that we'll go over way later. The Departed was a movie that I saw and didn't remember much of, but I think it was a great job. I like the ending twist of that movie. Basically, I think, really young DiCaprio. Again, young Leonardo DiCaprio does a good job. This is one of his first kind of, the sort of mob character movies where he did that kind of character and excelled in it really nicely. Gosh, I forgot who else is in this one. I'm blanking on his name. He's Jack Nicholson. He's in this one too. I'm gonna watch this movie again. It was pretty good. I think it did a great job with what it did, and I just don't remember much about it, but I liked it a lot. But I love this one. This one's really cool. The tripod scene where they rise out of the ground is so creepy. The actual aliens are very scary themselves. I like the ending too, how that works out and shakes out, and it's just a great movie. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. And just a very, very well done movie. Well, this is a lecture. Just saying. This is kind of a lecture on film, in a way. It's not film class, it's more like my memories of movies that I'm imparting to all of you. The person in the comments asked that they feel like they're in school. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of the entire point of watching people on YouTube, getting information, knowing things. It's only different from school just because, it's like learning about actual practical application stuff. But this can be practically applied, like this movie teaches us to wash our hands and stay away from germs and to not run into fire when you're randomly like, no, Dad, I gotta go to war, and then he just runs away, and Tom Cruise is like, no, and you never see him again. It's so dumb. I want to fight the aliens, Dad. And then the guy who's digging randomly in his house, and Tom Cruise beats him with a shovel. And then the creepy snake thing shows up. That was cool. That was really neat. I love that part. I really like this movie, if you couldn't tell. It's just awesome. I think I read half the original book. My attention span is just shrinking to the size of a gnat. It's awful. I could barely pay attention for Star Trek. Star Trek is getting better, by the way. I'm going through all the seasons and episodes right now. I'm on season 2 of the original one. It's going great. But yeah, World of Worlds is cool. I love sci-fi. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Hey Mom! The meatloaf! Speaking of... Oh, man, okay. Reminds me of something, but... Wedding Crashers is awesome. It's for that one scene. For that one scene alone. Where he's yelling, hey Ma! The meatloaf! Here's the meatloaf! Ma! The meatloaf! Will Ferrell in the movie plays a funeral crasher, and he crashes funerals and just cries alongside women and then just starts dating them. It's so funny. And then he's consoling them as he's leading them to the door. And then he's like, hey, you guys want some meatloaf? Hey Ma! Give us some meatloaf! The Ma! Oh, volume warning. By the way. But yeah, this movie rocks. I think it's funny. It's well done. I always like this team of Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. They balance each other out really well. You have the more wacky Vince Vaughn with the more serious Owen Wilson. I wanted to see more with these two, honestly. It's one of the best pairings, I think, in comedy. I think it's better than Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. Christopher Walken's in this? Christopher Walken's in this? What? How did I not know this? I love Christopher Walken. Actually, I love Christopher Walken. He's such a good actor. I think he's really fine. A nice man. One of my favorites of all time. I think he's the best actor who ever lived. Any movie with him is a good movie. I think it's fun. Even Balls of Fury, which I haven't seen the entire movie of, it's good. I think it's fun. That movie, he has ping pong balls and he hits them left and right. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just acting here. But yeah, Destroyer of Worlds. Yeah, this is great. It's really funny. Will Ferrell's pretty good in it. I think small amounts of Will Ferrell are great. Going back to my Elf review, yeah, Will Ferrell is better in small amounts, I think. That kind of manic funny. I think, you know, the really big personalities, like Gilbert Gottfried, Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey, I think they're good in smaller doses, or at least reined in. I still think that Jim Carrey was amazing in Sonic 1. He did a great job in that. 2 and 3 were kind of like a little too much, but I appreciate that. And Wedding Crashers is awesome, guys. It's awesome. Star Wars, here we go. Episode 3. This one's one of the better ones of the prequel movies, I think, personally. I really love the whole thing leading up to the Emperor's reveal, and then he's called Darth Vader now with... what's his name? Oh gosh. Anakin, duh. Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, the whole fight scene at the end was really cool. It took a while, but it was really nice. General Grievous is awesome. I love General Grievous. Really great villain. He's a robot with like 6 arms or 6 limbs or whatever, and I sold his Lego set because money. Money good. Money good. Did the Croods come out in that year? 2013. I have not seen the Croods. I could probably sneak it in, but why are the Croods popular now? I also gotta watch Angry Birds 1 and 2, because I've been wanting to watch those for a while. I need to really... yeah, I probably should be like, hey, by the way, if you have a movie recommended to me later on, I'll put it in the list or whatever. I probably should be saying that. Anyways. Revenge of the Sith is great. It has a no at the end, which is brilliant. Perfect. The Emperor's in it. I love seeing the Emperor. I love that scene where he's like on the table and being operated on, and then you see the side profile of the masked face for Vader, and he gets up slowly. And I gotta get a Vader action figure now. They're at Target. I'm like, maybe. Subscribe if you want me to get a Vader action figure from Target. No, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.